Hello there, welcome back to my channel, Juella. Now before I get started with this video, I must say a big apology. I have not been on my channel for the last week, but there has been a perfectly good reason for that. Basically, I've had a very poorly fur baby. My little dog Ella, who's 10 years old, and anybody who watches my channel or follows us on social media or is one of my friends or family members, then you'll know that my dog means the absolute world to me. She's literally my life, and she's been really poorly for the last week or so. She started to develop a nasty cough, and at first I thought she sometimes gets a cough, maybe it's a wax melt that I've had on that might have irritated her. So I put my wax melts into the hallway away from where she generally is. Anyway, the cough got even worse the next day, so the following day we actually had to get her taken to the vets. And at first we were told it was kennel cough, which I found very difficult to believe because she doesn't have any interaction with other dogs and she only exercises in our own garden at the moment. So I really couldn't believe that it was kennel cough because that's contracted through another dog, really. Anyway, so the vet said we can't give you antibiotics, but you know, we can give you an anti-inflammatory. So that was last Friday, guys. That was a week gone yesterday, because today's Saturday, the last day of July. Anyway, so yeah, the weekend she got so much worse. Obviously there was a secondary infection in her lungs, a really nasty respiratory infection. So she went back to the vets on Monday, so a different vet, thankfully. And yeah, she got some antibiotics. She had an intravenous antibiotic there and then because she was coughing and huffing and puffing and panting all weekend. It was so horrible. I literally didn't sleep for 4 days. And then when I did get some sleep eventually, it was just an hour here and an hour there. Because every time she was coughing, she was coming over to me and climbing on us, needing us to try and comfort her and make it better, you know. And there's nothing worse than not being able to do anything. And for a dog not to be able to talk to you, but her eyes said it all. Trust us, her eyes said it all, that she was feeling so sorry for herself and that she just didn't feel well. And so yeah, basically guys, cut a long story short, she's just finished her antibiotics. She's still coughing like a right trooper. She's coughing like a chain smoker. But that's quite normal with a respiratory infection. Hopefully in the next week or two it might start to clear up. Fingers crossed, guys, because she's been off her food. It's been a nightmare to get medication into her. Honestly, just a shocking week, absolutely shocking. So today is the first day I have had the chance to come back on camera and do some vlogs, so that is what I'm doing now. Today's the first day I've actually put makeup on in 8 days, so there you go. But yeah, big apologies for not being very kind of available and putting content up for the last week. I did plan to do these videos a couple of days ago, but I just didn't have the time, guys. I was literally tied to the dog, and if I'd have done it with the dog next to us, all you'd hear is cough, 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 which can be quite off-putting, right? So at the minute, my husband Scott is downstairs with the dog looking after her while I crack on with this. So now that that is over, and I've given you a little update on Ella, hopefully she's getting better, touch wood, I can crack on with today's first vlog. So today's first vlog is Birchbox, and you know what, guys? I used to get Birchbox avidly the last couple of years, and then I stopped getting it last year when it was getting a little bit samey. I was getting repeat products all the time, and they've got a habit of doing that. They're the worst one for doing it. And I was getting so many repeat products, and I was getting shampoo for blonde hair. Do I look blonde? Obviously not. So yeah, they weren't taking any notice of my beauty profile. And yeah, so I stopped it. Value for money, it didn't seem to be good either. Tiny little sample sizes. I sacked it off. Then I dipped back in for a 3-month subscription at 50% off. And then I sacked it off again. Well, I've done the same again, guys. 3-month subscription, 50% off, and this is July's Birch bag. As you can see, it's in a bag this month, and this bag's a bloody good size, to be honest with you. I was expecting it to be tiny because Birch boxes, the boxes are actually quite small, about literally half the size of this bag. But yeah, a huge bag, and it's great because it's good for, like, you know, it's washable. It's like, is it PVC? Is that what you call it? PVC? Anyway, yeah, so it's really good for like the bathroom. Really nice bag. Got a little rope handle on it as well if you want to hang it up in your bathroom or in your shower area or whatever, or take it on holiday or away for a little toiletry bag, which I don't use it for because obviously I don't leave the house. But anyway, so yeah, this is Birchbox for July. Now I'm sure you've already seen it because I'm very late to join the party. I literally signed up about 5 or 6 days ago, and I received this a day or two ago now, so I've got it just before the end of July, so I'm just in time to show you July's Birchbox. And yeah, let's get cracking. So you get your little leaflet inside, and the theme is Countryside Charm, and it just basically tells you what the prices are if you were to buy a full-sized item. Now in this bag there's a few full-size items and a few sample sizes, so I don't know how much it correlates to the sample size prices. It basically doesn't, it just tells you the full-size one, but I'll just let you know what I can through the leaflet, which is very hard to see because it's quite pale. But anyway, first item, I was actually quite excited to get this because I've never had one. It's a little balm, like an all-purpose balm, but it's in a refillable plastic kind of container, which is really, really cool. Really good for the environment. This is full size and it's worth £11. So it's a beauty balm. It's like a beauty balm solve type thing. It's just clear, it's white, it's transparent. When you put it on, as you'll see from my hand, it doesn't leave any colours or anything. Smell wise, it doesn't smell of anything. That's pretty much fragrance free. Slight kind of, I'm not going to say chemically smell, like a slight waxy smell, but nothing particularly nasty. You don't get a hell of a lot in there. There's literally only about 1 centimetre of product, but it's good that it's refillable and reusable. So basically you just buy the refill to go inside, and fantastic. Now I've used this for 2 days now on my lips and it's lovely. It's really, really nice. I'm the type of person who, when it comes to lip balms, I like something to smell nice and I like something to be tinted preferably. This is neither of those, but it's a really nice product. I can't fault it. Don't think I would pay £11 for a refill. If the refills are £11, I don't know. Just having another sniff. But anyway, the productivity of it is actually quite nice. So I'm happy enough with the first product. So a full-size product worth £11. But it's a little bit pricey. I just wouldn't pay that personally. I think you can get better things for cheaper prices. I'm just looking for the next thing on the list because I want to do it in order. This is by Arrow and it's a moisturising cream, I believe. Radiant Skin Moisturiser, and it's 10 mils, so it's only a little deluxe sample size. Now the full size will cost you £18, but all I know is that's the full size priced item. This is not full size, it's a little deluxe mini. It's literally a sample. Inside this tube you've got enough to do you maybe a week. I would say about a week's worth of moisturising day and night, depending how much you use, because some people go quite sparingly and some people are quite liberal with it. But yeah, it would probably last me about a week, day and night, to be honest, with a small pea-sized amount. But yeah, it's just a moisturising cream. Now there is a little seal on it, and normally anyone who knows me knows that I would huff and puff at getting sample sizes, because obviously you want good value for money and you want to get full sizes, you know. There's nothing like having, say for instance, a big tub of face cream versus a little sample. But the good thing about samples is it gives you that chance to try before you buy. And also, if you like doing your empties videos like I like to do sometimes, takes us forever to get them there, like, but never mind. Just takes us so long to use stuff. Other than shower gel, I get through shower gel in the abundance. But anyway, yeah, it's a good thing that it's a small tube because you can use it quick. And that way it can get done and dusted and used without going off. And sometimes your skin likes to have a little bit of a change, you know, so it's nice to change it up. So anyway, I'm going to take the little seal off because there is a little silver seal on, which is good, because if you don't want to use it straight away, that's a good thing. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. It's just a nice white cream. I'm going to tell you what it feels like, and I'm going to tell you what it smells like. I can smell it from here, I think, actually, unless that's my deodorant. Just smells quite fresh. It hasn't got a lot of smell. It's very, very subtle, but it feels okay. It doesn't feel particularly greasy. It's absorbed fairly well, but you've got to remember when you try these products out and you try them on the back of your hand, the skin on the back of your hand is really good kind of quality skin. How else can I put that? Good quality skin. But I think you know what I mean. It feels entirely different when you try something on your hand as opposed to trying it on the skin on your face, which is entirely different. It's usually much more sensitive and the back of your hands can take a lot of beating, you know. So anyway, that feels okay. It feels alright enough on the back of my hand. And I have had products by Arrow before. I think there was a lip balm and possibly another product, and I found it alright, but it's not for me a kind of brand that I would kind of, you know, go rushing to buy. I just think it's okay. But I'm going to use this over the next month or so, and you'll probably see it in an empties video in the future. So I'll obviously update you and let you know what it's like. So I haven't got a clue how much this little tube's worth, but I'm going to guess at about £2. That's just a complete guess, but probably about £2. Maybe a little bit more. Sorry about my voice, it keeps going. That's because I need a cup of tea. But anyway, so next product. It's a little hair towel, like you know the little turban type ones. So it's a microfiber hair towel. Now I've had these before, and truthfully I don't use them on my hair, and I'll tell you what I use them for. The reason I don't use them on my hair is because I go in the shower, I wash my hair, I come out the shower and I blast my hair dry straight away. I like to get it done and out the way, and then I do my makeup. Some people do it in a different order, but that's just how I tend to do it. Anyway, so yeah, hair towel. I'll tell you what I use them for. When I give my feet a nice kind of pamper session, a bit of a pedicure and some nice cream and little booty socks and stuff, I tend to put my feet on them afterwards and like paint my toenails just to keep the nail polish off my couch, things like that. And that's what I tend to use them for. I have in the past used them as like a cloth to wipe a face mask off my face if I've had a clay one on. But yeah, like I say, I have got a couple of these. But I'm going to open it because I haven't opened it yet. So let's have a look and see what it's like. It is sealed in a bag as well, so it's quite hygienic. And the price for this is full size and it says £15. But truthfully, you know guys, you can pick these up in the pound shop for £1. Not the exact same one, but pretty bloody close. So anyway, let's have a look. It feels nice and soft, and it's a nice peach colour. I quite like that, it is quite nice. It's got your little button on the front there, which is once you've got it on your head, you bring it round and you kind of put a little loop over it. There should be a little loop at the end here. Yeah, there is. It's a little elastic loop there, and you kind of pop it on at the front, so it's like a turban on your head. Now, the purpose of these towels is if you're not blow drying your hair straight away, it helps kind of lessen the drying time when you do. So if you want to pop your skincare and your makeup on while you're, you know, sitting with wet hair, pop this on your hair and it'll help cut the drying time in half. That's kind of the purpose of them. But like I say, I don't tend to use them. So I'm just going to keep this for when I do my pedicures and stuff, which I know might seem a bit weird, but at least it's actually getting used for something. Or I might cut them up into smaller kind of bits and use them for like removing my makeup, things like that. Because like I say, I would rather use it than not use it, rather than put it in a drawer, never to be seen again, and then be like, what a waste. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to use that for. The next product is by Palmer's, which is really nice smelling stuff. All smells really coconutty if you like coconut, and it's affordable. This is a coconut oil deep conditioner and protein pack. Basically it's like a hair conditioner. It's like a hair mask stroke hair conditioner. You can put them on and rinse them straight off, or you can leave them on for like 5-10 minutes or whatever. Personally, when I put them on, I don't like to stand in the shower for like 20 minutes with it on. I tend to just put them on for like a couple of minutes and then rinse them off. At least I think it's a hair pack. I'm just double checking. What if it was for the body and I sound like a total wally? But anyway, no. It's a deep condition and protein pack for dry, damaged or colour treated hair. Truthfully, I've used this before and my hair doesn't massively get along this one, but there's a reason for that. I've got quite fine hair. I've got a lot of it, but I've got fine hair, and this tends to make my hair quite limp and quite lank, so it just doesn't do much for my hair. However, if you've got beautiful thick hair, this will be fantastic for you. So this will probably be going in a giveaway at some point, because like I say, I probably won't use it. So I'm going to pop that in a giveaway. But this is worth £2.49, I believe. So quite a decent price if you like the smell of coconut, and if you've got lovely thick hair, that's what it's good for. Or if you've got bleach blonde hair that's quite kind of processed, that way it'll kind of put a bit of moisture back into your hair with the coconut oil. The final product is by Beauty Pro. This does its rounds in every beauty box, this brand. It's a nice brand, I do quite like it. But I've never had this product, so I'm thrilled to have got it because I'm going to try it. This is a foot therapy collagen infused booty. So it's collagen, sweet almond and peppermint. It's full size and it's worth £4.95. I just had to double check there. The writing is so small on that little leaflet. I know I've got my glasses on my head, but I think they need a bit of a clean. Anyway, so yeah, 20 minutes, pop them on your feet, sit and chill, watch the telly, have a cup of tea. And they're supposed to, I suppose, add a bit of moisture and a bit of hydration back into your feet and stuff. So yeah, nice to just pop on and sit and chill with a cup of tea. So yeah, what can you say? Little foot booties, little foot masks. I've used very similar ones before, but I've never had this one. So like I say, I will use it out. Possibly tomorrow night or tonight. I'm going to get it used at some point. And you'll see this in an empties video in the future from me. So that is everything in this month's Birchbox / bag, because it's in a bag this month. I'm actually really liking the bag because, as you can tell behind us, I've got an abundance of boxes. I don't need any more boxes, but I do love them. I'm a box hoarder. But anyway, so yeah, the bag is fantastic. I actually really like the bag. I was half considering giving this to me mum, but then I thought, actually Julie, you could use this because it's a really decent size. So I'm going to actually use it and put stuff in it. That's the plan. I might actually use it for the microfiber hair cloth when I'm going to cut it up into little bits and put all my reusable little cotton rands and stuff in. So that might be what I use it for. So anyway, a quick recap of the products, then I'll wrap this video up and get started with another one. So we've got the hair towel, the microfiber hair towel. We've got the Palmer's coconut oil hair pack. We've got the Beauty Pro footsie things. We've got the little sample of Arrow moisturiser, which is a radiant glow one. And we've got the Refill Beauty Balm, like a lip salve type thing. But this is multi-purpose, so if you've got dry skin on your elbows or on your knuckles or anywhere, you can use it for that as well. Or I think wind-chapped skin, it's very much like a paw kind of multi-purpose balm. But I'll just be using it on my lips because I think it's quite nice for that. I don't like to put stuff like that on different parts of my body, to be honest, but it's fantastic for your lips. So that's everything. Now, I signed up and got 50% off, and it was just a link that I clicked on. I can't remember typing a code in, but if I did it when I was half asleep, guys. Like I say, completely sleep deprived this week with having a poorly little dog. I think I have been running on fumes for the last 5 or 6 days because over a week I've had about 10 or 12 hours sleep within an entire week. If I was lucky, maybe less than that. But anyway, most people like 8 hours sleep a night. No, that's never me. I'm not that lucky. But anyway, I'm sure I'll catch up on my sleep again at some point. But yeah, I got 50% off this subscription, which I think that deal ends today, the 31st of July. But you might just want to check that out if you watch this video on the 31st of July, because you might be able to sign in and get 50% off like I did, which is obviously fantastic value for money. Birchbox will usually cost you around, I think, £13 a month, something like that. But I got this for £6 something a month for 3 months, but you're tied in for those 3 months. And at the end of it, it will auto-renew the contract if you don't email them on your final month to say that you want to cancel, which is probably what I'm going to do. I will be emailing them because I've got so much things, guys. I don't really need it, but it was just the fact that the deal was too good to be true. I had to dip back in, and I really wanted this bag because it just looked really cool. Anyway, as always, my honest opinion about everything. I won't sit here and tell you something's fantastic if I don't think it's fantastic. In general, Birchbox isn't usually that good a value for money in my opinion, but I've dipped back in as a little treat to myself for £6 odd a month. Why not? It's not going to break me bank. Then again, it might. No, seriously, it's not. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone's well, and I'll see you all again really, really soon. Literally, very, very shortly. Take care now. Bye-bye.